What's up, guys? Joe Smith here. You ready for some news? The Redskins football player, Trent Williams, has revealed he has cancer. That's too sad. That's bad, man. NASA and scientists have discovered many black holes in the universe. McDonald's is facing a little bit of controversy. They had a 2-for-1 ice cream sundae offer that they advertised as Sunday Bloody Sunday. Oh, shucks. McDonald's hasn't heard of the troubles in Northern Ireland. Speaking of McDonald's, a couple people from Iceland, back 10 years ago when the last 3 McDonald's in Iceland closed down, they bought the very last cheeseburger and fries to be made at a McDonald's in Iceland, and they've had them in a glass case ever since, and they still look the same. No mold, no decomposition or anything. Still look exactly the same. Room temperature glass case after 10 years. So, next time you get hungry for McDonald's, think about that. Not trying to discourage anyone, but they do have Sunday Bloody Sunday, though. Let's see here. Google has bought Fitbit for over $1 billion because Google wants to know where you're at every given moment of the day. Google is like your girlfriend. You can't do anything without your girlfriend Google knowing about it. Never again. So yeah, Chevy has unveiled a new Camaro design for NASCAR in 2020. And there are a couple other headlines that Joe Smith wanted to share, but he didn't write them down. He forgets what they are now. So, but we'll wrap up this edition. Yeah, for those of you that heard or know Joe Smith was missing for a day, yeah, after the live stream with the Bear Halloween night and responding to the heroes' comments on Joe Smith's YouTube videos, he went to bed, and Joe Smith woke up the next morning and went to check the news headlines on YouTube and see if there are any replies on comments or on videos. Well, again, woke up this morning and Joe Smith knows his phone was signed out of YouTube for some reason. And when trying to sign back in, Joe Smith couldn't. Joe Smith got on the computer, tried to sign in, and said the account was disabled for some reason or other. And then Joe Smith checked the email, and there's an email from 5:30 a.m. Central from YouTube saying that Joe Smith's account had been deactivated and suspended for multiple severe violations of policies. And of course Joe Smith was like, say what? You know, kind of like the low dude on the Different Strokes, like, what you talking about? Joe Smith filled out the appeal form and nervous wreck all day and trying to download all the Google emails and Google photos, just make sure they didn't get like deleted too by Google. And finally, after getting all that downloaded about 6 p.m. Central, Joe Smith got a email from YouTube saying that after a further review, there are no violations found with your account, and your account has been reinstated. So, Joe Smith finally breathed a sigh of relief, but it's only short-lived because even though all the videos were back, every single comment, reply, post, thumbs up, like, whatever Joe Smith ever made in the last 4 years, gone. So, Joe Smith's still kind of upset over that. Feels like all the hours, all the time spent replying to people, trying to help people out, figure out their issues with their car, telling them how wonderful their videos were, how cool they are. And it's like so much of the past few years of Joe Smith's life work on YouTube gone in the blink of an eye for a mistake, for a non-issue, for accidental flagging of the account or something. Unless it was like that trailer trash trucker guy going around trying to, or someone else trying to go around and flag accounts and get accounts deleted or something or other, but Joe Smith don't know. But all you heroes, Bear, Maintenance Man, 4IM Caper, Junk from Canada, Daniel's Toolbox, Justin Dow, thanks for the Blue Wrench, Justin Dow. Thanks for the Blue Wrench from Canada. Thanks for the Blue Wrench Redemption Garage. Thanks for the Blue Wrench Maintenance Man. Thanks for the Blue Wrench Antonio Claudio Michael. Thanks for the Blue Wrench Client Graphics. Thank you, Kingpin. Thank you, me again, Dave. And thank you. If it's not broken, fix it. And the rest of you guys that Joe Smith already mentioned or forgot to mention. Travis T, everyone, thank you for always playing Name That Tune. Daniel stops by and plays Name That Tune too sometimes. Me again, Dave, everyone, just thank you for your concerns and worries about Joe Smith. Sandhill Shooter, Joe Smith was text messaging Sandhill Shooter earlier, telling him about it so he could spread the word to the guys on the gun side. What happened to Joe Smith, or Joe Smith didn't come back for a while. Joe Smith was on the email with Tool Bear so he could kind of help spread the word. So all you guys, all you heroes, Noah, sorry Joe Smith made a really long reply to your post and comment last night. Spent over 30 minutes typing about 2 pages worth, giving ideas, suggestions, opinions, improvements, modifications, alternatives, and whatever on the tool carts. You probably never got to see it before it disappeared. Joe Smith's really sorry. Joe Smith's kind of really upset over that. That you didn't get to see Joe Smith's hard work in the middle of the night trying to help you out. So, but everyone, thank you always for being friends and supporting Joe Smith here. You guys are the greatest guys in the world and some of the best friends Joe Smith has ever had in his life. And seeing and hearing that the cat we deactivated this morning is Joe Smith kind of felt like he lost all his friends for a while there, and so Joe Smith's kind of happy to have all you guys back. Ganda Week, name that tune next week. Got a couple Canadian sponsors going to sponsor the Name the Tune episodes next week, so stay tuned for that. And couple last headlines. Joe Smith just remembered the news headlines. There's a guy in Indonesia. He helped write new laws over adultery and caning, and now he himself has been accused, charged, tried, and found guilty of adultery and sentenced to the same caning punishment that he helped create. So he got 28 whips of the cane. No, his name was not Chris Hansen. Some tragic news. Young kid, somewhere around 6 or 7, was killed, like Chicago, in the crossfire of gang shooting. Joe Smith said he didn't want to talk about shootings no more, but on Halloween night, a little kid trying to go get some free candy and is killed. So everyone, please think of the poor kids in your prayers and hearts and minds and that. And if you want more information on his name and the story, Google it or look it up. Use DuckDuckGo instead of Google, because Google's going to remember everything you ever said. So Joe Smith's been using DuckDuckGo for a while. And also in Barcelona, Spain, Wolfpack trial, several guys were charged with raping a 14-year-old teenager. The article did not say if it was a girl or a boy. It just kept saying the teenager, the 14-year-old. So whether it's boy or girl, don't know. But because the teenager was unconscious from the drugs and the alcohol and was unable to refuse and fight back or say no or anything, the judge found them not guilty of rape, but they were found guilty of a lesser crime of sex abuse. They still got sentenced to 10 to 12 years in prison. Two of the others that were charged were acquitted of all charges. So at least most of them are going to jail for something, but it's kind of messed up law though. If the victim's unconscious, then it's not rape. That's really messed up. But that's Barcelona, Spain, so people think they got it bad here in America. Go live in Barcelona, Spain, where it's okay to rape unconscious people. Or go live in Indonesia or Singapore, where you get caned for cheating on your wife or something. Something here that, well, all you'd have to do is pay some alimony or that. Well, that's been the news here for Saturday, November 2nd. Joe Smith's glad to be back. Thank you again, everyone, for your support. Joe Smith, sign out.